Our Water is sponsored by First Community Federal Credit Union.
San Angelo is in the midst of recovering from the recent winter storm. This means moving forward with needed water infrastructure repairs while juggling existing improvement projects.
Similar to the streets, we had a lot of damage during the winter storm due to the sub-zero temperatures and losing water to almost half the city. We did have a lot of main breaks and a lot of service leaks.
The city also aims to winterize other infrastructure, such as pump stations, to prevent similar damage in the future. But despite juggling the issues, the city says they are still on track with capital improvements.
We're playing a little bit of catch up, I would say, just from the impact of how much time we had to devote to the winter storm and the follow-up work that had to be done with regard to tallying the cost, hours, things like that. But overall, we're pretty much back on track to doing our day-to-day duties, which is focusing on the overall improvement to the water system and keeping everything running.
With no clear idea how long it will take to potentially secure FEMA funding, the city is trying to come up with other ways to make up the costs.
If we do not receive the federal funding or the assistance from FEMA or TDM, we will just have to figure out how to pay for them and fund them through our own city funds. With streets, that would come out of the general fund. The biggest source of revenue for the general fund would be property and sales tax, and so that's how we budget. But with an emergency like we may have to look at other ways of funding some of the expenditures that are at a higher level.
There are minimum thresholds that need to be met before that federal funding is granted, but the city hasn't yet been able to put down a concrete estimate for reimbursement. For Our Water, I'm Victor Glenn. For more Our Water stories, visit ConchoValleyHomepage.com/water.